हेलो एवरीवन, ये क्लास 9 के ज्योग्राफी का चैप्टर नंबर 2 है और इस वीडियो सेशन में कुल मिलाकर के चैप्टर नंबर 2 के 100 मल्टीपल चॉइस क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व करनी है। तो काम स्टार्ट करी जाए। तो ये सेक्शन नंबर 1 है, जनरल जियोलॉजिकल ओवरव्यू। तो क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व की जाए। फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज व्हिच लैंड मास इज कंसिडर्ड वन ऑफ द मोस्ट स्टेबल लैंड ब्लॉक्स जियोलॉजिकली। सो आंसर विल बी द पेनिनसुलर प्लेट्यू. Second question, the Himalayas and northern plains are considered. Himalayas and northern plains are considered. So they considered the most recent landforms. Next question is, the Himalayan mountains represent a topography that is youthful with high peaks and deep valleys. The northern plains are primarily formed of what? Alluvial deposits. The peninsular plateau is composed of Peninsular plateaus is composed of igneous and metamorphic rocks. Which of the following is not a major physiographic division of India? Which one is not? The Central African Plateau. Next question is, the Peninsular Plateau was formed due to the breaking and drifting of Gondwana land. Now section number 2, the Himalayan mountains. The Himalayas stretch from west to east between which two rivers? So it is Indus and Brahmaputra. What is the approximate distance covered by the Himalaya arc? 2400 km. The width of the Himalayas in Kashmir is approximately 400 km. Next question is, the northernmost range of the Himalayas is known as Himadri. Question number 12. The average height of peaks in the Great Himalayas, Himadri is 6,000 meters. The core of the Great Himalayas is composed of granite. The range lying to the south of the Himadri is known as Himachal or Lesser Himalayas. What is the average width of the Himachal range? So width will be approx 50 km. Next question is, which of the following is the longest and most important range of the Lesser Himalayas? So answer will be Pir Panjal. Next question is, which valley is not located in the Himachal range? So it will be, which valley is not located in the Himachal range? Brahmaputra valley. The outermost range of the Himalayas is called Sivaliks. The altitude of the Sivalik range varies between 900 and 1100 meters. The longitudinal valleys lying between Lesser Himalayas and the Sivaliks are known as dunes. Which of the following is a well-known dune? So well-known dune will be Dehradun. The part of the Himalayas lying between the Indus and Satluj is traditionally known as Punjab Himalaya. The Kumaon Himalayas are situated between which two rivers? So it will be Satluj and Kali. Which rivers demarcate the Nepal Himalayas? So this will be Kali and Tista. The Assam Himalayas lie between Tista and Dihang. The easternmost boundary of the Himalayas is marked by the Brahmaputra. Purvanchal or eastern hills are mostly composed of strong sandstones. Which of the following is not part of the Purvanchal? This is Pir Panjal. The highest peak in India according to the text list is Kanchenjunga in India. Okay. Mount Everest is located in where? It is located in Nepal. Section 3. The northern plains. The northern plain is formed by the interplay of which three river system? So answer will be Indus, Ganga, Brahmaputra. The total area of the northern plain is 7 lakh square kilometer. The length of the northern plain is about 2,400 kilometer. Majuli is the largest inhabited riverine island in the world. Located in which river? So answer will be Brahmaputra. Next question is, the split of a river into numerous channels in its lower course due to silt deposition is called distributaries. The western part of the northern plain is known as Punjab plain. The word Doab means two water. Do means two, Ab means water. Punjab is derived from words meaning five waters. The Ganga plain extends between which two rivers? So it extends between Ghaggar and Tista. The narrow belt of pebbles deposited at the foot of the Shivaliks is called Bhavar. The width of Bhavar belt is approximately 8 to 16 km. The wet, swampy and the marshy region south of the Bhavar is known as Terai. The largest part of the northern plain is formed of older alluvium. The older alluvium that presents a terrace-like feature is called Bhangar. Calcareous deposits in the soil of the northern plains are locally known as Kankar. The newer, younger deposits of the flood plains are called Khadar. Which region of the northern plain is ideal for intensive agriculture? So it is Khadar. In which region do streams disappear underground? Underground, Bhavar. Now section number 4, which is the peninsular plateau. The peninsular plateau is a tableland composed of old crystalline igneous and metamorphic rocks. The two broad divisions of the peninsular plateau are, this is Central Highlands and Deccan Plateau. The part of the plateau north of the Narmada river is called Central Highlands, which is also divided in two parts. The Vindhyan range is bounded by which range on the south? Satpura. Which of the following rivers drain the Central Highlands? That is Chambal. The eastward extension of the Central Highlands are locally known as Bundelkhand and Baghelkhand. The further eastward extension of the Central Highlands drained by the Damodar River is, that is Chota Nagpur Plateau. The Deccan Plateau is a landmass of what shape? It is of triangular shape. The Deccan Plateau lies to the south of which river? So it is of Narmada River. The northeast extension of the peninsular plateau includes Meghalaya and Karbi Anglong Plateau. Three prominent hill ranges in the Meghalaya Plateau are Garo, Khasi and Genesia. The western Ghats are dash than the eastern Ghats, so it is higher. This is the region most of the rivers in peninsular plateau flow from western Ghat to eastern Ghat. Next question is the average elevation of the western Ghat is western Ghat. Average elevation, it is higher, so 900 to 16 meters. Okay. Next question is the eastern Ghats stretch from the Mahanadi Valley to the Nilgiris. The highest peak in the western Ghats is Anaimudi. The highest peak in the eastern Ghat is, that was western, it is eastern, so it will be Mahendragiri. The black soil area of the peninsular plateau is known as Deccan Trap. The rocks of the Deccan Trap are of what origin? It is of volcanic, igneous. The Aravalli hills extend from Gujarat to Delhi. Now section number 5, the Indian Desert. The Indian Desert lies to the western margins of Aravalli hills. Next question is the annual rainfall in the Indian Desert is below 150 mm. The only large river in the Indian Desert region is Luni. Next question is crescent shaped sand dunes are called Barchans. Barchans are more prominent near the boundary of India and Pakistan. Now section 6, the coastal plains. The western coast is sandwiched between Western Ghats and Arabian Sea. The northern part of the western coast is called Konkan. The southern stretch of the western coast is the Malabar coast. The northern part of the eastern coastal plain is known as Northern Sarkar. The southern part of the eastern coastal plain is known as Coromandel Coast. Which of the following is the largest saltwater lake in India? So this is Lake Chilika. Lake Chilika lies to the south of which river delta? Mahanadi. Next section 7. The Lakshadweep Islands are located close to the Malabar coast. The Lakshadweep Islands are of which origin? It is of coral. In which year were the Laccadive, Minicoy and Emindive Island named Lakshadweep? 1973. The administrative headquarters of Lakshadweep is, means what is the capital? Kavaratti. Which uninhabited island in Lakshadweep has a bird sanctuary? That is Piti. Circular or horseshoe shaped coral reefs are called atolls. It is called atolls. The elongated chain of island in the Bay of Bengal is the elongated chain of the island in the Bay of Bengal is, what is it? Is Andaman and Nicobar. Yes, Andaman and Nicobar. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands are believed to be elevated portions of submarine mountains. The next question is, India's only active volcano is found on barren island. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands experience which type of climate? Equatorial climate. So now it is last section, significance and summary. Which physiographic division is known as the granary of the country? Granary of the country is the northern plains. The peninsular plateau is a storehouse of what? Storehouse of minerals. Which region is the major source of water and forest wealth? So answer will be the mountains. Next question is, coastal regions and island groups are primarily important for fishing and port activities. The Deccan Trap is associated with which soil? It is associated with a black soil. A land mass bounded by sea on three sides is called peninsula. Mountain ranges in the eastern part of India forming its boundary with Myanmar are called, it is called Purvanchal. The western coastal strip south of Goa is called Kannad. Which of the following is a prominent range in the Himalayas? That is Dhauladhar. Which plateau lies between the Aravalli and the Vindhya range? That is Malwa plateau. The core of the Himadri is composed of granite.